Hello, how are you doing today? My name is Tatiana and I'm a registered dietitian.
Hi, nice to meet you. I was referred to you by one of your clients.
Oh, really?
Yes.
You know, my business right now is a word of mouth, so it's really nice to hear that it's working.
And you have really good Yelp reviews too.
Oh, thank you. I try, And how was traffic here, anyways?
It was okay, but I know I'm gonna get rush hour on the way back.
Yeah, I know. You get used to it.
Yeah.
Okay, so what brings you here exactly?
Well, my doctor told me that I'm obese apparently, and I have something called hypertension, and it means my blood pressure is pretty high. So I was wondering if you can help me with fix that today, or if we can work on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. One thing I want to emphasize for you that it's very important to focus on small steps first. So today, hopefully, we can work out maybe two small goals for you, and then next time when you come in, we can reassess and see how you did, and maybe try some more.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. So a good place to start would be your current diet. Can you tell me a little bit about what you're eating?
So right now, usually I'll skip breakfast because I'm in such a rush in the morning. For lunch, I'll usually have lunch with my coworkers, and we only get 30 minutes, so I have to rush, and there's no healthy options nearby. So
Yeah.
again, just 30 minutes. At night, I'll come home and I'll have something like TV dinner, frozen pizza, something like that. Now, I know that stuff's bad for me, but I just don't have time, and I don't have anyone to cook for me, so I don't really have a choice.
Yeah, I understand. Okay. What about your physical activity? Are you active at all?
No, like I said, I don't have any time.
Okay. So what you're saying here is that you don't really have time to exercise or cook. So I would like to know a little bit more about your lack of time.
So, I mean, I work 5 days a week, and I work like 10, 12-hour days, so really long shifts.
Yeah.
So on the weekends, I technically have time, but the thing is, I want to rest and be ready for my upcoming week, So, yeah.
Well, just to let you know, you're not alone here. Most of my patients, they're struggling with weight. They have this problem. So hopefully today we can work together and kind of figure out what we can do about it, okay? All right. So here I have your 24-hour recall that you mailed to me yesterday. And do you mind if we take a look at
Sure.
it? Okay. So it looks like your primary issue here is excessive energy intake. And in case you're wondering, energy is a unit.
Calories are energy,
Calories.
right? That's what I heard.
Yeah. Sorry. So calorie is a unit of energy. Thank you for correcting me. So you're eating about 3,000 calories, whereas my calculations and general recommendations for men of your height and weight are that you're recommended to eat about 2,500 calories a day, as opposed to 3,000 that you're consuming.
500 extra doesn't sound like that much, really.
Yeah, right. You're correct. But eating 500 extra calories every day add up to about 1 pound of weight gain a week.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And I'm doing that every day, so I
Yeah.
probably should cut down on something, but we got to start somewhere.
Yeah. We'll figure that out later. I'm sure we can figure something out. So another issue that I heard you mentioning is your sedentary lifestyle. So you stated that you don't have time to exercise, right?
Yeah, I just don't have tons of hours per day to
Yeah.
dedicate to going to a gym and I hate running. Don't get me started on that.
Yeah,
please.
I understand. But actually, you don't have to spend hours a day exercising. There are various ways to incorporate physical activity into your daily routine without much planning or much effort. And I have some great ideas for you. And if you would like me to, I can share with you later. But so now we kind of figure out what are the two issues that you have, right? Excess energy intake and sedentary lifestyle. So let's try and see how we can fix that, okay? So let's start with your diet. One intervention that I could suggest for you is meal planning. Do you know what that is?
Oh, no, what is it? I have no idea.
Yeah, so meal planning is when you go grocery shop once a week and then you meal prep twice a week, and then you just eat the meals that you prep throughout the week. So kind of just planning ahead, what you're going to be eating. Is that something that you would like to
That's
try?
something I can give a shot, sure.
Okay, so here I have a list of online resources. These are links to different videos on how to prep super easy and good meals, daily meals.
Okay. Well, this looks good and all, but I mean, I hate diet food.
I
Yeah.
know, but that's the beauty of it. They're super easy, like I said, and they're very, very good for you, and they're gonna help you resolve some of the issues that you stated earlier. Okay, so to kind of help you with cutting down on your calories, I also see here that you don't eat many fruits or vegetables. So would you consider adding any throughout the day, maybe?
Um, I don't mind vegetables. I can add them.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many are you thinking?
Maybe if I do like one new vegetable per day and one
Okay.
serving.
That sounds great.
Maybe
Yeah.
later, if I'm ready, we could do more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that
Yeah.
thinking. Yeah, great. So small steps. Okay, and another suggestion that I can make here is just tracking your diet. One of the ways that I could recommend is logging your meals on like a um, phone app. Are you familiar with any? Have you heard of MyFitnessPal?
I've heard of MyFitnessPal. A lot of people
Okay.
use it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So would you be able to try
I could
it?
try it out.
Yeah.
It looks pretty fun,
Okay.
actually.
Okay, yeah, it's a really good app and it puts you in control what you're eating and how
Mhm.
many calories you're eating. And since we decided that you should be eating a little less calories, it can tell you how many calories exactly you're eating a day, so you can be in control and you know exactly. And then you can log your meals if you
Mhm.
could, please. And then next time when you come back, you can bring the results and we can review them and see what works for you, what doesn't.
Well, that sounds good and all, but I mean, how do I count portions? I don't know that stuff.
Yeah, that's a common
Uh-huh.
issue too. So, luckily, I have here a food amounts booklet. And this booklet actually determines all the portion sizes for you, describes it really nicely and
Mhm.
easily. So, yeah, you can have it
Okay.
and just review it, see if you can use it. Like I said, next time when we meet, you can tell me if they were working for you or
Okay.
not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds like something I could try.
Okay, that's great. So, just to remind you again, patience is key here. Don't expect to cut, 1,000 calories right away.
Yeah,
Small
of
steps,
course.
and you're not in it alone. I'll help you as much as
Okay.
I can, but you'll have to make the changes.
Okay. Sounds
Mhm.
good.
So, as far as the exercise is concerned, do you think we could decide on a goal there too, in
Um.
addition to your diet?
Yeah, but where do we start?
Yeah. So the general guidelines, the good ones that are issued by the Department of Health and Human Services, and they recommend the men or adults in
Mhm.
general should do about 150 minutes of aerobic exercise a
Right.
week or 75 minutes of vigorous activity.
Uh-huh.
Which one would you prefer?
Well, I mean, I used to ride my bike like a long time
Oh,
ago.
that's excellent,
Yeah. What
excellent.
kind of physical activity is that?
So riding a bike would be an aerobic,
Uh-huh.
would be
Aerobic.
considered as aerobic
Okay.
exercise. So, by the way, how far do you live from work?
Right now, like 4 miles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, how do you feel about maybe biking to work? Maybe not every
Mhm.
day, but
Once in a while.
yeah.
Maybe I could bike maybe once, twice a week at most. 'Cause,
Okay.
I don't want to get too tired.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
great. That sounds great. So that can um, bring you closer to the recommendation that we discussed, 150 minutes
Yeah.
of activity a week. Okay, that sounds great. Um, So, so what do you think about biking twice a week, right?
That
You think
sounds
you
like
can do it?
a reasonable goal.
Okay.
Yeah, I can take care of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And on the follow-up, we can
Mhm.
just see how you did and if it worked for you or not, and then we can change it and work around.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
All right. So now we came up with two goals, right? Do you think you could kind of summarize specifically what we talked about today?
So you told me to meal prep twice a week
Mm-hmm.
and to bike twice a week for exercise.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what we talked about.
Yeah, that's that's right. And do you think that's realistic? Does it sound realistic to you?
It sounds realistic, yeah.
Okay, great. So I also gave you a couple of resources: the online videos and the booklet and the handout. So if you could just review them at home and try to use any of them, and then next time when you come back, you can tell me if they work for you and which ones you liked and which ones you didn't. Okay.
Okay.
And how meeting up about a month from now sound?
Sounds like I could
Yeah.
definitely do that, yeah.
Okay. So since we decided that you're going to be cutting about 500 calories a day, we can expect in a month about 2 to 4 pounds weight loss.
Okay.
Okay.
That sounds good, actually.
Yeah. Okay, I'm glad to hear that. So, do you agree
Mhm.
to all the goals that we
Yeah,
set today?
I could definitely do those. Thank you. Your Yelp
Okay.
reviews are right, actually. You're great.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Mhm.
Thank you. Well,
It's great to see
yeah,
you. And
great to
I'll be
see
seeing
you.
you.
Okay, bye.